Alright guys, welcome to the video. You can see this fantastic structure here in front of me. Probably don't know what it is unless you live in the Netherlands or if you live in Europe in general. But yeah, we are here at Efteling here in the Netherlands. Been in bucket list park for mine for a while now. I can say I'm not disappointed at all. This park is awesome. But you guys know the goal of the videos. I'll give you a little tour, show you around, talk about the different things that we did today, and just enjoy the park. Anyways, first thing I want to show you guys is the lagoon that's over here to the right. I'll show you that first, and then we'll get on our way. Alright guys, straight right when you come off the entrance, you take a right. This will take you right over here to this lagoon. Supposedly they do a water show here. I'm not sure when. I would assume it's a nighttime type show. So they probably won't do it until they're open till like, I think they open at like late in July. Excuse me guys. Late in July. They I think they stay open until 11. So today they're only open until 6. So I have a feeling they're not doing any nighttime show today. It wouldn't be close to being dark enough for a nighttime show. So they might do some kind of water show during the day, but I don't think so. I just wanted to show you guys the lagoon. Pretty darn cool. Anyways, we're gonna head over this way, back into the main path over here, and I'll continue showing you guys around. I think first off, we're gonna go to the right side of the park. Over there is all the roller coasters and all that jazz, so we'll get into that, and then we'll keep moving. Alright guys, so we're a little bit further down the path now. Honestly, there's a bunch of paths you can take to get to where we're going to go. I'm just going to take the main one. You can see the main path here at Efteling is absolutely beautiful. This is the main path that goes straight down the middle of the park. Anyways, we're going to go and take a right here into these doors. And they do, if you have the extra ticket, which is like a extra thing that you can buy, you can get into this gate 30 minutes early. The park opened at 10. You could get into this gate at 9:30. I don't think any of the attractions were open. I guess it just gave you a little head start. I think it also gives you like 20% off, like cookies, not cookies, like cakes and like coffee or something like that. Gives you some free snacks or something, and then also like 20% off merchandise, something like that. Anyways, just wanted to mention that. Over here is their little spook slot, which it's kind of like their little haunted house, but it's not really a haunted house, it's more of a show. You kind of watch this little diorama of animatronics and moving objects, and they try to do like a haunt. It's like a haunt type thing, but pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It's, you know, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's pretty fun. I do like this hallway though. Anyways, at the end of this pathway, we're going to make a right turn right before the Rapids ride, and we're going to talk about the bob. That's what their bobsled's called here. It's not like the rest of them we've been riding though. This one's kind of like disaster transport, if you ever rode that one at Cedar Point, or the one that's at Over Texas. It's actually a two-seater, it holds 6 people per car. Anyways, we're going to go look at that, and then we'll continue on back to the rest of the coasters. Over here to our right, they do seem to be doing kind of some kind of development over that way. But this is Bob. It's so weird saying that to me. It's just B-O-B, Bob. Anyways, you can see it going up the hill there. Pretty standard bobsled as far as like, you know, like the actual ride goes, but it was a lot of fun. And like, if you like disaster transport, you'd like this ride. It's just outside, and that's all. Pretty cool, a lot of fun. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate your good ride. Anyways, we're going to do a turnaround here and head this way. There is a Rapids ride. I almost said R. There is a Rapids ride over here to the right. We're going to go look at that. And then we'll head back further and look at Baron 1898, and then the two dueling wooden coasters here, which from GCI, which is really fun. Then they have a a little coaster in the back here I want to talk about quite a bit. It was like one of the biggest surprises of my life. I'll talk about that when we get to it though. Anyways, pretty cool, fun little rapids ride there. But we're gonna keep heading over. You can see right there on the corner is the Baron 1898. So let's go talk about that, and then we'll keep on moving through the tour. All right, guys. So this is Baron 1898. Excellent theming. I actually had a pre-show, which is something you just don't see too awful much on coasters like this. But yeah, you can see how the wheel up there is turning, like it's pulling it up. You can see the wheel stop now, and then they're gonna drop here. The guy goes down into the hole. Does another little barrel roll. Then it kind of does a little helix, and then airtime hill, and then kind of turns around back into the station. So not too long of a ride. Excellent theming though. Highly recommend this coaster. It's really fun. But yeah, that is Baron 1898. Super cool, a lot of fun, and I do recommend it. There is another coaster here that is my favorite one here. It's my favorite ride here in general, actually. I'll get to that here in a little bit. But right now, we're gonna keep walking. Might get you one more shot, like straight down shot of the coaster, and then we'll move on to the next one. Alright guys, we're going to do kind of a triple whammy here. This coaster that the boat coaster that you just went seeing will go by was called Villageland Hollander. I'm saying that completely wrong, but that's okay. It is a awesome roller coaster. Even better dark ride. I'll get to that here in a second. Over on this side, they do have a dueling GCI wooden coaster, similar to Lightning Racer, just not as good. It's kind of a lot smaller than Lightning Racer. You'll see them coming by here. That is two separate coasters though, and a lot of fun. Super cool. You can see Hollander going by us again there. Anyways, I want to mention that. We'll get to that white coaster here in a little bit. That might be the spoiler. That might be the surprise I want to talk about. But yep, I think it's called Joris under Drake, something like that. Joris Drake, something like that. I can't say it right. But yeah, that is the dueling wooden coaster over here. Pretty fun. I'm gonna go and show you the dragon that's over there here in a little bit. But I just want to talk a little bit more about this boat. This is my favorite ride here. The queue was super well themed. The ride itself was super well themed. The coaster element was perfect. You don't get too wet on it. It was just a really good ride, and highly recommend it. Definitely my favorite ride here out of all the coasters and all the rides. There are a few dark rides here too, but the out of all the rides here, this is my favorite. Like I said, it's called the Vallegod Hollander. I don't know how you say it. I'm gonna go over here and show you what it looks like. The entrance of it, that is. Like I said though, there are some awesome effects taking place inside during the dark ride portion. I'm not gonna talk about any of them in case you guys come here and ride it, but I just want to show you what the name of this ride is, because I cannot pronounce it at all. So here's the entrance. Pretty cool. Only a 20-minute wait. We waited about 25 earlier. The Villagend Hollander. I think that's how you say it. Probably butchering that horribly. But that is the name of it. That is my favorite coaster here, favorite ride here. It does count as a coaster, so just want to let y'all know that too. But yep, favorite ride here for sure. I mean, the theming is just outrageous. Amazing, amazing theming. And since we're right into it here, let's just hop into it. This was the biggest surprise of the day for me. This coaster was actually really good. This is a coaster I would re-ride again. I actually really enjoyed this. This is a Vekoma looper. Got 2 loops, 2 corkscrews. Usually some of the worst coasters in the world. Efteling has done something here. Hey guys, Future Corey here. I just wanted to interject really fast. I wanted to mention at the time of filming this video, I didn't actually know that Efteling had completely refurbished and replaced every little bit of track of this coaster. I believe it was in 2016 they completely refurbished it, completely retracked the whole thing and brought new track in. And here in a minute I'll actually be showing you the track difference. And I was trying to explain, you know, why it was so much better, and that is the reason. Efteling completely just took all the track off and gave it new track, and kudos to them for taking care of the ride. So it probably was a kind of a rough ride before they fixed it, but 2016 they completely refurbed it, and they did a fantastic job. So I just wanted to mention that, give you a little bit of future insight, because I didn't know that while I was filming the video. You can see the track design is a little bit different. Things are just a little different, but that's only on some portions of the track. So that's telling me that that Efteling has fixed this in a way. I can't believe it, guys. Like I said, usually these are some of the worst coasters ever. You know, these Vekomas. But it does have the soft vest restraints, which is awesome too. But even if it had the horse collars, I think it would be a fantastic ride. That's how smooth it is. This is the smoothest Vekoma that I've ever ridden. And by the way, this coaster is called Python. I should have mentioned that first, but this is Python here at Efteling. Like I said, guys, no joke. Smoothest Vekoma that I've ever rode. Pretty awesome, guys. I mean, I was stoked to ride this. I was going into it expecting it to be terrible. I originally thought it was an Arrow, but I don't think it is, because it's got the vest restraints, which is Vekoma trains. But here's a good example of what I'm talking about. I'm going to zoom in here. Alright, you guys see that track right here? This track right here, that's the old track. And then you can see where the new track takes over. You see that difference between the supports there? I think that's the difference in the roughness. I really do. I honestly think that's the difference. Not sure. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. But if you look at the rest of the track, the rest of the coaster is this type of track. So, not really sure if that makes a difference or not, but they run in two train operation too, which is awesome. It is a Sunday, it is Father's Day, so just wanted to mention that as well. The crowds haven't been too bad. The longest we waited for anything has been 25 minutes, so not bad at all. Anyways, I'm gonna go over here to the Dueling GCI and show you the dragon that they have. But I just wanted to kind of rave about this smooth Vekoma for a little while, because you just don't get to say that very often. A smooth Vekoma. It's nice to say. Alright, let's move on over here. Talk about the dragon. It's pretty darn cool. And yeah, like I said though, the Dueling GCIs here, they do have 2 sides. They have water and they have Ver, which I believe is fire. Like I said, here in the Netherlands they do speak Dutch. That is their official language. People here in the Netherlands like to pile up too. There's a lot of congregations, it seems like. But anyways, I'm gonna give you a better view too of the splashdown on the Hollander. I'm just gonna call it the Hollander. I cannot pronounce that first word, but give you a little perspective here. You can see the tunnel that it drops out of there too. Gives you a good view there. Like I said, guys, this right here, this is my favorite ride in the park for sure. There was like a fog effect with the lantern and stuff. I can't express how great it looked. I mean, it just looked awesome. So, really cool, guys. I know this clip's going on a long time here, so I'm gonna cut it here, and we're gonna go this way and check out the dragon. Thought I'd give you a little view of them going down the hill there, but look at this baby. I think it's a mama too. She's protecting. She's got some eggs over here, it looks like. Pretty cool. You can see how the dragon interacts with the coaster there. Quite massive, actually. I like it. Then the coaster does turn around and come back. You actually can't see the dragon very much on the coaster itself. It's just not, you're kind of moving too fast. I'm gonna brighten this up for you guys here. See if I can get you a little bit brighter view. I know it's blowing the sky out, but I just wanted to give you some detail on the dragon here. She looks pretty awesome. I like it, guys. I like it. Alright, we're going to head this way. Head back out. We're going to head over and talk about the indoor coaster that they have here in the park. Cannot remember what it's called. I'm sorry. Their names here, like, they're in Dutch, or, you know, they're different names. So I have trouble saying them, so I have trouble remembering them as well. So we're going to go look at that, though, and talk about that, because that was also a lot of fun. Alright, guys, before we leave this area, I just wanted to mention they do have a boarding pass system here for Python. It didn't really matter today because it's not that crowded here, but on a more crowded day, you actually got to get a boarding pass, and then they'll give you a return time to come back and board the attraction. So that's how the things here, and you do got to go over to these little kiosks and get one. Even if it's not that crowded, you still have to get a boarding pass and just to scan it, and then it'll let me show you a little view here. But anyways, you can see how you get scanned there, and then the turnstile lets you in. It does seem that you can use your phone as well, but the phone, her phone didn't seem to be working very well. Anyways, I just wanted to give you a show of that. That would be very useful for a crowded day, I suppose, but just kind of interesting, just something I wanted to mention. Anyways, we are going to keep heading this way. Since I am close to this ride over here, I'll go and show you guys what this is. They do have the, you've seen this ride quite a few times. You can see they got a swinging ship in the background over there. But they do have the little voyage ship, Himalaya thing. I don't even know what you'd call these. But pretty cool. Looks like you got Moby Dick or something up there. These are fun. They're good for the family. Good for the fun and fam. Anyways, we're going to keep walking. Like I said, my main thing I want to show you guys is the indoor coaster in the back here. And then we're going to get on to some of the dark rides here at the park. There's two of them that I want to make sure I mention. But other than that, we're going to walk out of this area. Like I said, there is a swinging ship over there. I'll give you a little better look at that here.
Okay guys, are we really going to go on the white coaster?
Sorry if this is a long video again. I don't want to skip any details at a park like this. This park is, like I said, this has been a bucket list of mine for a long time, so I'm so happy I finally got to come here. Wow, this is actually quite the big ship. This reminds me of the size of the one that's at Kings Island. This is actually quite big. I'm glad I came over to look at it. That's a big ship, guys. Pretty darn cool. And then I believe they do have like antique cars in the very back over there. I believe that's what this is right here. So, pretty cool, y'all. Just wanted to give you a little showing of that. And yeah, we're gonna keep walking. And there's more to show you on the other side of the park. So let's get over there, and we'll keep enduring on the tour. That didn't make any sense. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, kind of give you an idea of where we came at. We started about right here, went up, and then we went over. Kind of this is where the Rapids ride was. The Bobs are right here. We kind of went up. I showed you guys Baron 1898. Went through here, showed you guys the Hollander, the dueling GCIs, and the Python. Up here was that ship ride with the swinging ship over here. And then we kind of moved down. We followed this path down. We are right here. This is where this arrow is. We're going to go up here, go around this path here. And then up here is the indoor coaster. I'm going to show you guys. Right here is an observation tower, similar to the one that was at Legoland, Florida for a little while. I'll show you that in a little bit. Might go up on it. Not sure yet. We ain't made it to that side of the park yet. I mean, we haven't made it to that area of the park yet. They do have little boats, you can see, that go around the lake here, which is pretty cool. But yep, we're going right here. So we're right here. We're gonna take this path up, and then I'll show you guys the big bird. I don't know what the bird's called, so we'll get to that here in a little bit. I believe it's Vogel Rock. That is the name of the ride. So anyways, we're gonna go up there. I just want to just give you an idea of where we were at on the map, because it's not so easy explaining it or understanding it. Sometimes you can see it visually better. You know, you can understand visually more than you can if someone's explaining it to you. So just wanted to show you that. I try to do that when I can in my videos. But looks like we got a beautiful walk ahead of us here. So might be recording some of this just for posterity's sake. I'll give you a little view before I turn the camera off here of the little boats that go around the water. Looks like they do got like a little spyglass for the kiddos over here. But yep, you can see the little boats here. They just kind of circle around. You can see they kind of circle around the lagoon there, which is really fun. Nice relaxing boat ride. Anyways, this is a beautiful path, guys. My dad mentioned earlier, and I agree with him, sometimes some of these paths that you're walking on, especially there's one on the other side of the park over here, that feels like you're like in a nature park. You do not feel like you're in a theme park anymore, which is pretty awesome. But anyways, we're gonna keep moving, and I'll see you guys at Vogel Rock. Walking back on this path, they do have these like little pedal trains, which is really fun. So that's cool. Gives you a good view of the observation deck going up too. Kind of a bad angle because it looks like it's just kind of going straight up at this angle. It kind of goes up at it's kind of hard to explain if you've never rode one of them before, but it's pretty cool. I did want to show these little trains though. I think that's cool. You do a little pedaling and they get going. A lot of fun. Anyways, that is the observation deck over there though. Like I said, it goes up at kind of an angle, but the whole platform stays level. Maybe if I get a different angle of it later, I'll show you guys what I'm trying to say. But like I said, if you've been to Legoland, Florida in the past few years, you might have rode it. It was at the entrance of the park. So, anyways, main thing, I just wanted to show you those trains there. Thought that was really cool. We're going to keep on walking though, and keep heading over towards Vogel Rock. Alright guys, so this is the entrance to Vogel Rock. Like I said, indoor coaster, a lot of fun. Not too bad at all. I do like the giant bird out front here. Pretty good ambiance out here front. Like I said though, not a bad coaster at all, and a lot of fun actually. There's a snake element, snake effect going on in there that's really good. Like you're being swallowed up. That was really awesome. But just a fun indoor coaster, nothing spectacular. Not a dud either though, just really cool. I actually really enjoyed it. So that is here in the back corner of the park though. So we're gonna head straight back down towards here, and I want to show you this open plot of land that they have. I'm not sure what they use it for. It's just kind of weird. Usually don't see that kind of stuff. But we're gonna keep walking this way, and I'll show you. But yep, this park's awesome, guys. Just wanted to mention that while we're walking here. This park just, it's everything I wanted it to be, and I'm glad. It is a little crowded here today, just a little bit. It's not too bad. Like I said, the longest we've waited has been 25 minutes, and most people seem to be hanging out on this side of the park. This is more of the kids side of the park, where they do have a fairy tale forest or fairy tale land, and they have a lot of kiddie rides, kiddie flat rides, and different things of that nature, and the dark rides as well, which is what we're going to talk about here. So we keep walking. I just wanted to show you guys this little open plot of land over here, and then we'll move on, okay? So yeah, they got this open plot of land here, and this also gives me a chance to give you a good view. You see how like it kind of angles down? What it does is it like drops down like that and then raises back up. So that's the observation deck. I just want to give you a better view of that too. But yeah, they got this open plot of land here. Not really sure what they use it for. Just kind of open right now, so I'm not sure if they use concerts or whatever. But like I said, kind of starting in early July, they start opening all the way till 11 at night, so it's pretty late for these parts. Most Europe parks are closed early all year long. I mean 6 and 7 o'clock is early to us United States people. We're used to our parks being open till 10 and 11 at night during the summer. So just wanted to mention that. But yep, it gives you a little view of the observation deck there as well, which we'll circle around and look at that a little bit closer here in a little while. This is the other part that I wanted to mention. Like, this doesn't feel like you're in a theme park here. This just feels like a nature park, which is awesome, and I love it. Pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna head all the way to the very bottom point of the map, so I can talk about the dark ride that's down there. There is a midpoint though, where there's a carousel that I want to show you all, which is really awesome. I believe it actually has a Wurlitzer and everything, so we're gonna look at that, and it's indoors too, and an excellently themed building. So pretty awesome. I just want to talk about that, and might do a little bit of research too, so I can give you a little facts on it and just see what it is, and maybe be a little bit more informative. But anyways, we're gonna go see the carousel next, I believe, and then we'll keep moving on from there. All right, guys. Before we get too far, I did want to mention there is a kids area over here. This, for whatever reason, this area right here reminds me of Knoebels. I feel like I'm at Knoebels right here for whatever reason. I don't know. I guess it's the trees in the middle of the walkways. But anyways, they do have a kiddie area. This is not the carousel that I was talking about. There's another one. But they do have a carousel and another one over here. So, and little swings over in the back. I just wanted to mention though, off the path they do have like a little kids area, and looks like a lot of fun for the kiddos. So, I just wanted to mention that before I moved on. I'm not going to show the whole area. This video is going to be long enough as is. But the kiddie area is really cool, and I just wanted to make sure that I told you guys it was here. So let's move on. We're going to actually go over to the main carousel. It's one of the main things I want to show you guys, because that thing was beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, so we're in the front of the carousel building. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that last name there. Palaces. I just did it anyways, and I don't think I did a very good job. But I just want to show you the building here. The building is fantastic. But right inside is the entrance to the carousel, which is really fun. The carousel is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And they do have a Wurlitzer, at least one that's like it. Very similar anyways. They do seem to have a seating area / restaurant thing over here too. I think this might just be a overflow seating for a restaurant that's next door. But really cool that you can sit in here and eat and watch the carousel too. Just super beautiful, you guys. I mean, amazing. I'm gonna wait for it to get running so I can show you all, and then we'll move on. Alright, Alright, super cool, guys. I did want to mention it's Carousel Palace. That's how that's pronounced. I should have known, but I get mixed up with all the different language here. But anyways, super awesome. This carousel itself was built in 1895, so it is over 100 years old. It was put into this park in 1956, though. So, quite a bit of history to this carousel. And of course, they say it is a steam carousel. I don't believe if it's run on steam anymore, but pretty awesome. Pretty old carousel, over 100 years old. Anyways, pretty darn cool, guys. I just wanted to mention that. But we are going to move on full steam ahead, and we're gonna go look at the dark ride that's in the very back over here. They do have a big show over here too that I might talk about. We're not going to do it while we're here, but I will mention it. So let's get back here to the very bottom of the map, the bottom left corner of the map if you're looking at it straight on, and we'll talk about all that. Alright guys, so we are a little bit further down here. We're at the very bottom of the map on the left hand side of the map if you're looking at it straight on. This is Droomvacht. This is a dark ride into a dream world, as they describe it. And it's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of like a fairy tale dream world. There's just some very good sequences in it. And in my opinion, this should be a roller coaster. There's quite a big section where it's using gravity to pull you down. So I think this should be a roller coaster, guys. I really do. But no, for real, like it's an excellent spiral section. And yeah, just a fun ride, fun dark ride. I enjoyed the heck out of it. Liked it a lot. Over here on this side is the Villa Volt. You can see it over there. This building right here. Another madhouse similar to Houdini at Great Adventure. That same type of thing where, you know, the room spins and upside down and all that stuff. So pretty good. That's all here in the same section together. So pretty neat. They do have another show. It's like an actual like full-scale show here. I do want to say this is definitely the stroller haven of Europe. Definitely reminiscent of Walt Disney World, actually. That's how many strollers are here and parked and stuff. But Ravelin, I don't know how you say that, but that is a show that they have here. Not really sure exactly what they do. Looks like they got kind of like jousting, and it looks like you can eat dinner too while you're watching. So maybe kind of a jousting show, medieval times-esque. Pretty cool. But yeah, just wanted to mention that. Oh, I will mention too, smoking, same as all of the other places here in Germany and the Netherlands. Smoking is just fine to smoke wherever you want. Dogs too. I don't know if I've seen a dog today yet. Have you seen a dog today yet? Alright, we haven't seen a dog today yet, but it probably is just fine here too, I would assume. There is a really cool fog effect on the water. I just noticed. I wasn't paying attention. And I did see a lady pulling a horse around back there, so a little bubbling swamp action going on. I like it. Anyways, that is one of the main shows here. You can see a little horsey right there. Anyways, just wanted to mention that, but yep. Just wanted to make sure I mentioned one more time that the smoking here in Germany and Netherlands has been no problem. People just smoke wherever they'd like. So, anyways, that is it for this side of the park. I'm going to walk back towards the center. In the center of the park there is a dark ride. It's kind of the main dark ride here at the park. It's a trackless dark ride similar to Empire of the Penguin, so, or Ratatouille at Disneyland Paris if you're here from Europe. Trackless dark ride, pretty cool. Quite a bit of fun. So we're gonna go over and talk about that, and then we'll keep moving on. It might be about it though. So let's go over here. I just tripped up into the cobblestone there a little bit. Sorry if the camera shook. Anyways, let's go over and talk about the dark ride. And in. Pretty fun little show going on. Just wanted to talk about the, they have like a fairy tale forest here at the park. I'm not going to walk through it all. They do a lot of winding and stuff in here, so we're not going to walk all the way through. But I did want to mention that it is here. It is pretty nice. They got like a bunch of little stories and stuff like that. So, anyways, just wanted to mention if you are interested, that they do have the fairy tale forest here, and kind of just the general fairy tale forest stuff. You know, they kind of go through different fairy tales, you know, such as Sleeping Beauty and different things of that nature. So, if you're interested in that, I just want to make sure that you know that it's here. I just don't want to do the whole thing because that would add an extra like 20 minutes onto the video just to go through that stuff. So I just want to mainly focus on the main park stuff. So we're going to walk back, like I said, and go look at this dark ride, which I still haven't looked the name of it up. I'm sorry, I'm bad at remembering these names in the other languages. So let's go look at that and we'll talk more about it. Alright guys, so I came in this little building here. It has a little diorama set. Super cool. I love little miniature stuff like this. Love the lightning, that's really cool. Alright guys, so that is right here in the diorama building, right off the main path. Just wanted to show you that. I thought it was really cool, and I like it. Alright guys, so this castle kind of in the center of the park here. This is Symbolica. This is the kind of the park's like main dark ride. Very great dark ride, I thought. It is trackless, like I said, similar to Empire of the Penguin if you've ever rode that at SeaWorld Orlando. But yeah, it's really cool. It has 3 different paths that you can choose. You can choose the music, heroes, or fortunes, or treasures, excuse me, treasures. So those are the 3 that you can choose from. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the people in the front seat actually get to do some interactivity, so pretty neat. I actually really enjoyed it. Fun little dark ride. I didn't really, you know, we couldn't understand the wording. They throw English in there every now and then, but besides that, it is a very cool dark ride. But it turns out we actually missed a dark ride. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ride that, and I'll show you that area that it's in, and then we'll keep on going. Yeah. All right, guys. So you can see we're kind of walking past Bob here, the bobsled coaster. You can see what I mean by people just smoking kind of wherever they want. But going back on this path is the path we need to take to get to the next dark ride. So we're going to see what that is and check it out. Alright guys, so the theme back here seems to be almost an Indian type theme. The ride is called Fata Morgana, I believe is how you say that. It's some kind of dark ride through the city of 1001 Nights or something like that. So we're going to check it out, see what it's all about, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it when we're done. Alright guys, so this does seem to be some kind of boat ride. We'll see. You know me, I don't like to film on rides too much. Just got a good view of the rotating table here. So, let's check it out. Alright guys, so we just got out of there. That was really cool. It had an Indian theme to it, and very long, and tons and tons of animatronics, so lots of fun, guys. They don't really have a sign, but I mean, they have the in-gang sign. In-gang means entrance here. But yeah, pretty cool, a lot of fun. I love little dark rides like that. Some of my favorite stuff in the world. Anyways, we're gonna head out of this area. I think that is about it for the park though. So if there's anything else I want to show you guys, I'm definitely going to. If not, I'll find a good place to do my outro and we'll do it. And that'll be the end of the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video as much as I have in making the video. It's this park's fantastic, and there's a lot of nooks and crannies and stuff that I probably can't get to in one video, but maybe I can come back here in the future and do some more. Anyways, I'm gonna find a good spot, probably do the outro, unless there's anything else. If not, I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, I think I showed you all everything that I wanted to show you. Like I said, there's probably all kinds of nooks and crannies and too much to cover for one video, so like I told you, maybe I can come back here one day. This was a bucket list park for me. Everything lived up to what I was expecting. It was awesome, amazing. Efteling is a fantastic park. I put it just right there with Europa and Phantasialand. I think it's right there with them. I actually think Phantasialand and Phantasialand and Efteling might be a little bit better, but really they're all about the same there as far as just awesomeness in the park. And if you're ever here around Germany, Netherlands, anywhere in this area, make sure you come here to Efteling. It's really worth the visit, and I highly recommend it. One thing I wanted to say is just make sure you allow yourself enough time. If you feel like that, you're a slow walker, or you don't really want to get through things too quickly, take a couple of days at these parks. You're not going to regret spending a couple of days here. One day is enough for us. We didn't have enough time at Alton Towers, though. That was just because the park closed at 4 o'clock. I did end up closing at 4:45, so that helped us out a little bit. But at least these parks are open from 10 to 6. All the big parks that we've been wanting to go to. It did help. Europa was open from 10 to 8. Or 9 to 8 actually. That was a nice day there. Anyways guys, like I said, that is it here from Efteling. And as always, you can follow me on my Instagram at Daily Theme Park Photos. You can also follow me on Twitter at Corey Mathery, same as my channel name. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Corey Says Yo if you're so inclined. Anyways guys, Efteling was awesome. Just cool coasters. The Hollander one, the water coaster here is spectacular. My favorite ride here by far. And just had an amazing time here. Efteling's an awesome park, guys. Like I said, make sure you get here if you're in the area. Or if you're thinking about doing a Europe trip, make sure to include Efteling in that trip as well, because it's awesome. Or if you live here in Europe, get here to Efteling. It's worth it, I promise. Anyways guys, I really appreciate you watching the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below, whatever that means, down below, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. But that is going to do it here from Efteling. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.